The Kirstin Blaise Lobato case is one of the most debated criminal trials in Las Vegas history. A story intertwined with brutal murder, flawed investigations, and contested evidence, it highlights the power and the pitfalls of forensic science and the legal system. On July 8, 2001, the mutilated body of Durand Bailey, a homeless man, was discovered behind a dumpster in Las Vegas. The crime scene was gruesome. Bailey had been beaten, stabbed, and mutilated. Investigators noted injuries consistent with overkill, including the amputation of Bailey's penis and post-mortem sexual mutilation. From the beginning, the forensic investigation raised red flags. No physical evidence linked Lobato to the crime scene. DNA tests excluded her from samples taken from Bailey's body and surrounding areas. Luminol analysis found no traces of blood in her car or on items seized from her home. Despite the violent nature of the crime, investigators failed to secure critical evidence, such as potential DNA from cigarette butts or paper towels found at the scene. Legally, the case took dramatic turns. Lobato, a young woman, claimed she had acted in self-defense in a separate incident against an alleged sexual assailant weeks before. Yet, the prosecution leaned on circumstantial evidence and questionable testimonies. A jailhouse informant, later found unreliable, claimed Lobato had confessed. Another witness admitted her statements were coerced by law enforcement. In her first trial, Lobato was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to decades in prison. However, in 2004, the Nevada Supreme Court overturned her conviction, citing prosecutorial errors and the improper exclusion of evidence questioning key witnesses' credibility. Despite the lack of forensic ties, she faced a retrial and was convicted of voluntary manslaughter, a verdict many viewed as a compromise rather than justice. The case also spotlighted systemic issues. Investigators discarded evidence without proper records, and potential suspects, like a group of individuals who allegedly had altercations with Bailey, were never fully pursued. In 2017, new legal efforts led to Lobato's exoneration, marking the end of her long legal battle. The case remains a haunting example of how forensic missteps and circumstantial evidence can devastate lives, and why the justice system must be held accountable. What are your thoughts on the Kirstin Blaise Lobato case? Was justice served, or was this a failure of the system? Let us know in the comments below.